Hello everybody, this is Irv. Welcome fellow YouTubers to my series on weight loss for larger people, just sharing some ideas and some things that have helped me out. I want to talk about what to buy when you go to the store. A lot of weight loss is about change, and it's a lifestyle change. It's not a diet. You're changing what you eat. You're changing how you live your life. Part of that is what to buy when you go to the store. I find a good thing is to flip everything around and look at the carbs and the calories. Because some of you will weight loss with calories, some of you will weight loss with carbs. Personally, the low carb thing works for me best. I'm a big believer in I'm one of the biggest opponents of sugar and refined sugar, mainly because I love it and I know what it does to me when I consume it. So when you grocery shop, you've got to change, because you're used to going down just grabbing. A lot of us, if you're like me, I tend to want to buy pre-prepared foods. Marie Callender's frozen dinners and pot pies. Some of them are actually pretty good calorie-wise for a meal. But they're lots of carbs, man, lots of carbs. You tend to buy anything, because I don't like to cook, so I tend to want to buy stuff that I don't have to cook and just pop it in the microwave. That stuff is all two things. Number one, it's going to be saturated with salt, because if it's canned or if it's pre-cooked, they put lots of salt in it, because salt is a good preservative. In addition to the artificial preservatives already in the food and the artificial colors and the other chemicals, if you just flip it over, it's like Jamie Oliver has said in some when he actually came to Huntington here where I live and did his food show, one of the things he said is, flip this over and look at it. Look at some of these chemicals. If you don't know what it is and you have no idea what that is, you shouldn't be putting it in your body. He's probably right. So the first thing you got to do is find you a type of soda that you like, and it's got to be diet, because you're not going to lose weight drinking a 2-liter Mountain Dew every day. Y'all know you people that consume those Mountain Dews know who you are. You got to get off the caffeine. You got to get off the Mountain Dew, because that is tricking your body into thinking it's getting sugar, and it's not. I don't scientifically can't explain the way it works. I don't really understand it, but I've been told that if you're dieting, stay off the caffeine, at least in mass quantities. So it is about watching what you buy and making sure you're buying the right stuff to put in your body, because you're going to grab for food when you get hungry. If you've got junk in the house, you're going to eat junk. So make sure you're buying good food. And as far as grocery prices go, last time, when I started this 3 weeks ago, I said, all right, I know what to buy. I've done this before. Went and bought me a bag of the raw fish, which is where I live. It's about $6. I bought a bag of boneless, skinless chicken breasts. Walmart. These are all Walmart brand. That was about $6, somewhere in there. Went and bought a bag of cooked peeled shrimp, the large cooked peeled shrimp. I think there's 30 to 40 per bag. That's like $5-6. I bought a family pack of pork chops. That's going to run you, depending on what meat prices are in your area, $5-6. I bought some ground beef, and there was some thin cut New York strip on sale for less than $10, and there were 3 of them in there. All in all, for all this meat, I may have spent $30-40. So now it's just a matter of going and getting my soda. I do buy, you can use heavy cream in lieu of milk, like to make gravies, because you can have tomatoes in limited quantities, because tomatoes are low carb, relatively, and they're also a vegetable. So if you're watching your calories, you can just use skim milk. If you're watching your carbs, you're going to want to get heavy cream, because it's 0 carb. You can make your gravies that way. If you're on a low carb diet, you can't use things like flour and breadcrumbs. In lieu of breadcrumbs, I like to get some of the pork skins, put them in a Ziploc bag, beat the crap out of them until they're crumbed, basically, and you can use those in lieu of breadcrumbs because those are 0 carb. And there's lots of specialty sites on the internet where you can buy low carb stuff. And alright, so I'm going to wrap this video up. We're waxing a little long in the jaw, if you know what I mean. So, watch what you buy, and and depending on whether you're low carb or low calorie, you know, don't just buy the same old thing. You're going to find you're going to take you twice as long initially to shop. And folks, the bottom line is, because of the way prices have risen on prepared foods, you're going to save money. I know for a family of 3, no kids, we have 3 adults living in our house. For a family of 3 adults, we went down, when we bought our initial batch of groceries, we normally spend a couple $100 at least on, you know, a couple of weeks of groceries, because we like to go down to the store, buy it, get it over with. We normally spend $250 if we get everything we want. This time, because we're shopping the way we're shopping for the low carb, we saved 50 to 60 bucks, because we're not buying the cookies, we're not buying the chocolates, we're not buying the junk, we're not buying the Pop-Tarts, we're not buying the snack bars, we're not buying that stuff. We're sticking to the food that's raw, and the raw vegetables, frozen. I like to get the big bags of frozen vegetables. You'll save money. You'll go and you'll go, wow, I just saved money, which didn't used to be the case. So that's all for now. This is Irv, and we'll talk about more in a new video soon. Keep fighting a good fight. I'll see you guys in a new video soon.